singing to myself. You will not hear where this song finishes and the next one starts. Have a listen.
Second time filming this intro, realised I forgot everything that I wanted to say in the last clip. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today's video is the start of a new weekly reading vlog. It's actually Tuesday. I normally start these on a Monday, although last week I also started on Tuesday according to the one I'm editing right now. But basically, if you saw the end of my last week's vlog, you'll know my sister was here for the weekend, so I wasn't really filming. She left early hours of this morning, so I didn't film much yesterday. I'm going to insert some clips here though, because we did go for food and we went to see a drag queen. We went to see Bianca Del Rio. There won't have actually been any clips of Bianca Del Rio because she didn't let us film her, but there should have been a clip of Mary Mac, who supported her, and I had a really good time. It was my Christmas present from my sister, and yeah, been waiting to go obviously since Christmas, so very much enjoyed that. I have finished a book since I last updated on my last vlog. Finished reading Frostblood. I've just finished it tonight. I gave it 4 stars, kind of rounded up from a 3.5. It's definitely very much a YA fantasy of its time. It had some like vibes of different things. It was reminding me of like things like the Shadow and Bone series. There was definitely references to that. Hunger Games came in at some points. Like, not that it was like ripping any of them off or anything like that, but just that a lot of YA at that time had similar themes, and I think I'd enjoyed it more if I'd have read it at that time, but because I've read it now sort of separated from it, that's kind of all I'm seeing. So I probably will carry on with the series, but not an all-time favourite. But thank you to Becca for recommending that I read that one, because I did enjoy it. It was a fun, quick read, which is always a good thing, especially like, I've not slumped so far this month, but in recent months I have hit like a wall in the middle of the month, so it was nice to have a quick read to kind of stop that happening. Speaking of quick reads, I'm going to start reading this one, With This Kiss by Carrie Hope Fletcher. This is a really short book, so I'm hoping I'll be able to read this quickly, because normally hers I can read in about a day. So that's my next read. I need to edit last week's vlog. I finished editing it, but apparently I didn't film a lot of footage, so it shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and read a bit tonight. And I just have one more thing to tell you. In last week's vlog, I spoke about the fact that Jeremy Jordan had announced a tour. I managed to get tickets for that yesterday as well. So that was an exciting development in the day. So very, very excited for that happening in August now. And yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. I will chat to you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I will have some updates on my next read. Hello. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening. I don't really know why I'm coming on here, because I have nothing to update you on. I think I gave you thoughts when I finished Frostblood yesterday, and I've not started With This Kiss yet. I planned to read it at work, and then stuff happened today and it meant that I could not concentrate on reading on my lunch break. I did manage to listen to a fair chunk of Dragonhaven before I started work though. I should actually, fingers crossed, be able to finish that one tomorrow now. So I'm glad I'm making progress in that. Again, I've said this every single time I talk about it, but every time I read it, it feels like more and more stuff is happening. We're getting more and more to sort of the dramatic stuff at the end of the book. So we'll see how that goes. I will try and read some tonight, but I also am going to go and watch Glow Up with my mum, which is the makeup reality show that we watch together. So I'm going to go and sit downstairs and watch that, and we'll try and read a little bit around it. But other than that, not too much to update you on today. Probably do have something else to say, I just really can't remember what it is. So I just thought I would film this clip so that I actually do have a clip today, because last Wednesday I just completely forgot to pick my camera up. If I do remember, I will film another clip after I have started reading a little bit. But yeah, pretty much where we're at for the day. I'm gonna go and get ready for bed and read a little bit before Glow Up comes on. Hello. I've just filmed a new video, as you can probably tell. I needed to get more use out of this headpiece, obviously. It is so hot though, because I've had it on for about an hour. I've just filmed a recommendations video for Bookoplathon, which is going up on Saturday. It is now Thursday. I've finished a book since I last spoke to you. I finished reading Dragonhaven. I finished the audiobook on the way home from work. Gave it 4 stars. Again, not my favourite. It's definitely not my favourite series in the realm of the Elderlings, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. So I can't really give you any thoughts because it's too far into the series to really tell you anything without spoiling it. But yeah, just it's the pacing. It's still the pacing that's the issue, because it's clearly had some publishing issues. But in general, I enjoyed it. I've started reading With This Kiss now. I have only read like 3 chapters though, because I didn't end up reading it last night, but I started it on the bus on the way home. So we'll see how that one goes. What I'm going to do now is tidy up, because this room is a mess. And then I will try and read some more of that tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to take this off. This is really like too hot. Bye. Hello. Guess I forgot to update again yesterday. I did read quite a bit yesterday though. It's Saturday now. Yesterday I was reading With This Kiss by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I am enjoying it but not loving it. I'm getting more into it as it goes along. Basically it's about a girl who, when she kisses someone, she can see how they die. So it's put her off ever sort of being in a romantic relationship. And when it's got into that part, I'm actually enjoying it. The issue has been with some of the writing stuff. Now I'm used to Carrie's writing style, so I knew what to expect with that going into it. I knew that it's like a little bit more simplistic in a way. I'm absolutely fine with that. But there was just some weird bits with like representation, with like a character being added in seemingly just to be some form of representation and to let the main character have a teaching moment with some other characters, and it was just a little bit strange. So that threw me off, because it was right at the beginning as well, and then that character has not been in it again since. So definitely made it seem like they were only written in for that moment. Which, anyway, moving past that and just trying to enjoy the story, and I am enjoying it. I'm going to finish it soon. I'm actually getting ready to leave the house, as you can probably tell with the makeup on. I'm getting ready to go to Milton Keynes to go and see My Chemical Romance. I've already told you how excited I am for this concert, so I'm not going to ramble about it now. But yeah, I'm just packing my bag, and then I'm going to be heading on a coach down to Milton Keynes. So we'll obviously be reading on the way. I'm going to finish With This Kiss. I'm listening to the audiobook, so I'm just going to finish it like that, because I don't want to take the big hardback with me. I'm going to take my Kindle, because I've got some things on there, and then maybe start the audiobook of something else, because I also have the audio of the Our Violent Ends. I couldn't think of the name of the sequel then. And I'm sure I have some ebooks on my Kindle as well of some of the romances I want to read. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, quick update today, and I will catch you up probably tomorrow after I've been to the concert, but I'll try and film some clips while I'm there as well. Hello, I am very tired. It is Sunday morning. Well, it's not, it's Sunday afternoon, it's just turned 12. And I got back to my house at about 3 AM and then woke up still at 7:30 because my brain is just wired that way. My voice is hurting a little bit because I forgot quite how much I scream at concerts. I'm out of practice, so my voice isn't used to it. But I had a great time. It was a great show. They do a different set list for every show, and I happened to really like last night's set list, so happy that that was the one that I ended up seeing. Although, knowing my luck, they'll end up doing like a song tonight that it's one of my favourites or something. But no, we got some good ones last night, so I'm happy about that. I also did actually manage to read while I was there. I went on my own, so I got to the stadium fairly early because I'd gone on this like organised coach trip, and I had like a good hour and a half before any of the sport came on, and then obviously there were all the gaps in between the sport as well. So I just got an ebook up on my phone and sat there on my seat reading my book, because why not? It's 48-hour Bookoplathon this week, and I'm trying to keep up with that, and I'm actually doing quite well so far. So let me catch you up on what I've read. I finished With This Kiss. I think I told you that one yesterday. Or did I tell you I'd nearly finished it? I ended up giving it like 4 stars, but it's more like a 3.5. I enjoyed it once it got into it, but the beginning part did jar me a little bit. Hence why it's like probably somewhere in between a 3 and a 4. I'm just choosing to be generous and round it up rather than round it down. I then read Galatea by Madeline Miller, which is a short story, Greek myth retelling about Pygmalion and Galatea, and I really enjoyed that one. It was different than Song of Achilles, definitely. It was a different vibe from what her other Greek myth retellings are, because I believe that Circe is more like Song of Achilles as well. But it was really interesting and sort of challenged some of the stuff within the original myth, which I enjoyed. So happy I read that one. I ended up giving that one 5 stars. And then I have read the majority of, you don't be able to see what this is because it's just a blank cover, but this is Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I am like this far in. I'm gonna hopefully finish this in the next couple of hours. I'm really enjoying this book. This is one I decided to pick up as an audiobook because basically, I'll go back to Bookoplathon. The roles were, so the first 2 roles were gods and a short book. So I combined them. Whenever I can, I tried to do like 2 prompts for 1 book because I know I'm not able to read 8 books during the weekend. So for gods and short book, I did Galatea because Greek myth retelling, obviously gods, and yes, it is a short story, so that counts. The next 2 roles were an audiobook or ebook, and then a book with a colour in the title. I had an e-arc of Delilah Green Doesn't Care that I'd not read before I actually got a finished copy. So that's why I ended up reading the ebook of that, and obviously it has green in the title, so that works well. The next 2 roles I haven't actually started yet, so the next 2 roles were YA and Spooky. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with YA. We're literally waiting for the last 2 roles now, so I'm going to see what else I can fit in with that. But for Spooky, I think I'm going to read an Angel comic. So I got the first volume of the Buffy and Angel comics, and I've read the Buffy one and not the Angel one. But I would say that Angel would count for Spooky. I mean, he is a vampire, so I'm going to count that. And then I'll try and fit something else in YA. It all depends on what these final drops are as to what I decide to read for that. So those drops are about to be announced in like 4 minutes time, so I'm actually going to go and watch those. And then I will finish Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and then I'll let you know what my last read is going to be. I mean, to be honest, if I can like backtrack and count with this kiss for some of them, that'd be great. So we'll see what happens. Update. It is now Sunday evening. I did not read as much as I expected to today because I crashed in the middle of the day and I had a nap. So I'm still reading Delilah Green Doesn't Care, and I'm like gonna finish it tonight, definitely. I've only got about 100 pages left and I'm still really enjoying it, which is good, but I will not be reading anything else tonight, I don't think. I might start something new, but I'm not going to be doing all the prompts for Bookopoly because the other roles were feed scroll, and my feed scroll came up with An Arrow to the Moon, which is actually good because that is on my TBR for the month, but there's no way I'm going to finish all that today. It's not a small book, so I'm just going to give up on fulfilling all the prompts. But I'm happy that I did manage to finish 1 book, read a short story, and read the entirety of another book whilst also travelling to Milton Keynes and going to a concert. I feel like I did quite well. So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish this one now, and then I'll probably update you guys. I'll probably do a wrap up tomorrow. This should be the end of the vlog, but I'll probably do a wrap up tomorrow when I've actually finished Delilah Green. Hello, I'm here to wrap this vlog up. It is now Monday evening. I did end up finishing Delilah Green. I finished it last night about, I think it was about 11:30. I was watching the last sprints for Bookoplathon and I finished it then. I ended up giving it 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I liked both of the main characters. I really bought into their relationship very quickly and just generally had a good time reading it, to be honest, hence the 5 stars. So a nice finish to the reading week. I feel like I've actually managed to read a fair amount this week because I finished Dragonhaven, I read With This Kiss, I read Delilah Green, and then I read Galatea, the short story. So like a decent reading week. And now we go into sort of the last week of May, which I have actually got the week off. So we're going to go into the last week of May before Marvelathon starts, and we're going to really try and end this month strong. And yeah, I'm actually mostly done with my TBR, like my TBR, MASH TBR. I've got 2 books left to read, but I started one of them today, which I will talk about in next week's vlog. And the other one, I've got an audiobook, and I'll be reading that one sort of throughout the week. So I'm on track. Everything else is just sort of extras I would like to read, but they're all kind of contemporary romances, so I'm hoping I can power through quite a few of them. It does mean me basically reading a book a day, but I could possibly do it. But we will see that next time. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.